So what if I told you that there was a new software available in the Amazon influencer space that is literally breathing new life back into my own business?
I'd say that you were lying.
This software is insanely powerful, and it's really great for those of you who are brand new in the program or that have been in the program for years. So if you're just starting out, this software can literally make your life a lot easier and give you a roadmap of exactly what to do. And I am convinced that I would have made a lot more money if I had had this software when I started my journey.
Well, that's a bold statement.
But it's also massively powerful for those of us that have been in the program for years. I now have a push button solution to show me exactly how to scale my own income, exactly what products I'm going to review, and exactly what I'm going to do moving forward. And I'm going to show you both of those use cases in this video today. And because I love that juicy ad revenue and I want to keep you watching as long as possible, I'm going to start with the really simple things that this extension can do. Then I'm going to escalate to the things that I think make this software truly powerful and why I'm totally on board with it and why I'm super excited to talk to you all about it.
Corporate sellout.
I'll also give you some of my cons and criticisms, so make sure to watch to the very end because this software is insane, but it might not be the right fit for some of you. So without further ado, let's take a look at Viral View.
He sure is a poet.
Okay, the software is called Viral View, and I'm not going to get too much into the juicy details, or this video would be super long, but let's just take a look at some of the really simple things that this can do. Now, a lot of the extensions in this space can do this, but I want to assure you that this extension can do that as well. So let's get to the simple things. So for me personally, I am now at a point in my Amazon influencer business, well, before this software, that I was essentially just buying the things that I was going to buy anywhere. Like if I need new shampoo, then I log in and I use an extension to figure out which shampoo I should buy, which one I have potential to make my money back on. So let's say you need new sheets. So sheets for a full-size bed. Now, if you're super picky, then pick whatever you want, but I am not. I don't care. So if I was buying sheets, I would turn on an extension like Viral View. And again, you can just pin it up here into your taskbar and turn it on when you want to use it. And that's another really cool thing, another really cool feature, that if you don't want to use Viral View, you can literally just click here and shut it off for the day. So you don't have to go into your extensions to manage it. You can turn it on and off right here in your toolbar, which is really cool. But it's going to give you more information on each one of the products. So it's going to give you kind of a viral score, and there are little information icons that you can click on to understand what each of these things are. But here's another really cool feature of it that I think stands out is the 30-day revenue. It tells you how much has been sold of that product in the last 30 days. That's an important piece of the puzzle. We used to have to guess how well that was selling based on how many reviews it had back in my day. Now it just tells you how well that thing is selling. And then it also tells you whether or not you have a video on that, whether or not there is a top carousel, and how many are available in that top carousel. And it also shows you the difference between merchant videos and influencer videos. And then also the same information on the bottom carousel. How many videos are in the bottom carousel? How many are merchant? How many are influencer videos? So this gives you a really simple way to look at things very quickly to determine whether or not you think you would be able to rank on the bottom or on the top carousel, or maybe both, whether or not it's a good product to do, whether or not it sells a lot. And then you can also click over here on this handy dandy little Viral View logo on the side, and it turns all that information into a table, which can then be sorted by anything you want. The viral score, how much the price is. You can scroll over and see if it has a merchant video in it, then it is open to influencers, but how many influencer videos does it have in the top carousel? How about the bottom carousel? You can see ratings, you can see all kind of crazy things that you probably won't even need, but then you can also go up and filter all those things too. So if you only want to do things that do have a top carousel, you can do all of those filters here and decide which is the best product for you to buy. So I would just go by viral score here, and here, this thread count luxury thing, $86. Maybe that's a little bit much, but guess what? There is a top carousel and there is a merchant video in that top carousel, but no influencer videos yet. So if you buy that one, you may be the influencer video. So you can see that you can just use this like pretty much all of the other extensions in the space to determine what types of things you're going to buy. And this is something that I use, no lie, multiple times a week at least. Anytime I buy something on Amazon, I'm not picky about the brand. I'm a little bit picky about the price, but not so much. I like to go on here, turn on Viral View or whichever extension I'm using, figure out which one of those would be the best fit for me and which one I might be able to make money off of. So that's the simple version, right? That's what a lot of these softwares do, and this does it. It does it well. I'm very happy with it.
Okay, get to the good stuff.
Now let's move on to some things that are even a little bit better that this thing does. So another cool little feature is you can actually navigate to all the different parts of your Amazon influencer business right here here from your viral view taskbar. So if you click on the icon in the toolbar here, you can go to your videos, you can go to Associates Central, you can go to your storefront, you can go to your photo and idea lists. You can do that all from up here, which makes it pretty easy to navigate. You don't have to save it or bookmark it or whatever. So let's go over to our manage videos. And I'm probably gonna blur out a lot of this because I know Amazon doesn't really love when we show the back end, the private parts of our Amazon influencer reporting, back end private parts.
Real mature, man.
So you'll see that once you have this installed, you'll have a refresh here. The first time you install this, you're gonna have to refresh and make sure that it finds all the information on all of your videos. But then after that, it will always be available in here, and just refresh it every once in a while, depending on how many videos you're doing. But you can see that it is breaking down all of your videos into how many of them are in the top carousel, how many of them are in the bottom carousel, how many of them are in both carousels. But here's the fun parts. How many of them didn't get into either carousel? So how many of the videos that I've done did not get into a carousel? That's a really important piece of information to know. So I can go back, I can click on this little viral view, open it up, and I can sort by video placement, neither, save. Now here's all the things that I have done videos on that didn't make it into either of the carousels. I can go back and just focus on the ones that didn't work and just redo those ones. Do you know how huge that is? If you've only done 10 videos, it's easy to go in and use any piece of software to see which ones are on the carousels and redo the ones that aren't. But I have 600 videos, 624 videos. For me, it's a little bit harder. Now I can literally push a button. It shows me the exact products that I have reviewed that are not in either of the carousels. So now I'm going to go back through. I have a roadmap of what to do one of these months. One of these months when I'm bored, I'm going to go back through every one of those and make a new video for every one of those to see if I can get back into the carousels. So the game is go in here, refresh every once in a while, redo videos that are not hitting either of the carousels, and try to get this number down from 91 down to 80, down to 60, down to 50. The lower you can get this number, the more money you're going to make.
That sounds simple enough.
Which is really awesome. And that is super, super powerful for people that have been in the program for a while. It gives you a way to go back, see what hasn't worked for you, and be able to go in and fix those things that haven't worked for you, and keep working on the videos that aren't getting placements. You might be able to look at those videos and understand why. You might be able to go look at those products and understand why. Maybe it had a lot of competition. Maybe your video wasn't very good. It didn't have very good thumbnail, title, whatever. But this will show you exactly what's not working so you can go fix it.
What else can it do?
Here's another pretty cool thing. Now, I'm not a huge fan of this in particular because it could be used in slimy ways, but a lot of you are really gonna like this, I think. Not to insinuate that you're slimy, that's not what I'm saying, but you are able to spy on people's storefronts with this software. If you have this extension installed, you can go to anybody's storefront. Doesn't matter if it's yours or theirs. Here is my storefront. You can log into someone's storefront and you can see all of the information for their videos, not just yours. Now, you may have to actually add this because right now it tells you your video placement. But if you click on this and see this storefront spy, if you make sure that that is turned on and you save it, now when you're looking at someone else's storefront, you're going to be able to spy whether or not that video that they made is on both or none, or one of the carousels. So you can go look at other people's storefronts, and this tool will tell you which ones of their videos are working, which ones are getting onto the carousels, and then you can further research their videos to understand why. Now, obviously, you could use this and just go through and copy exactly what someone else is doing. That's why I said I don't love this, because people can just come right over to my storefront, turn this on, see which videos I'm ranking for and having success with, and then just do the exact same things I'm doing. I don't recommend that. I think you should live your own life and build your own business. And I think a software like this is powerful because it can give you some ideas. Like if you go to a storefront and you see someone that's not in any of the carousels, look at their videos, look at their thumbnails, look at their titles, try to understand why you think they're not getting placements. Now, if you go to someone else's, not to brag here, but if you look, I am on both on so many things, or at least top. It's a very rare situation where I'm not on the carousel. So if you go through here, you can take a look at why you think that is. Is it my titles? Is it my thumbnails? Is it the products I'm trying to do? This can just give you a little bit more information into what's working for other people, what's not working for other people, so you can use that to better mold your business.
It feels like cheating.
So all of that stuff is cool, right? That is kind of the bottom level type things that I'm not that excited about this, but it works really well. It's really cool. A lot of you are probably going to be excited about those things, and rightfully so, because it's neat. But here's where I get really excited. Here's where this thing stands out to me massively. Here's why I I think this is going to add more money to my personal business. So quick story with Adam. Back in my day, 2 years ago or whatever, when I started this program, you could log into your Amazon account and you could download all of the orders that you've ever had on Amazon. And then you could sort those orders by how much those orders cost. And that would give you a little bit of a way to get started. So start with your really high valuable stuff and keep going down the list, right? That isn't quite available for most people anymore. There's a lot of red tape in order to get that info, and then you have to sort it by price. And it doesn't really give you the best idea of which ones of those products are going to be the ones that are going to make you money. So Viral View changed that. So now you can go to your order tab, view all of the orders you've ever had on Amazon, and you can refresh this and look at this. It turns out I have 1,444 orders on Amazon since I've became an Amazon member and started using it to shop online. So 1,444. If you have more than that, let me know in the comments, because so far I'm winning this round. 1,444. Who has more than me?
This isn't a competition.
But here's the cool thing. It is gathering all of this data on every single order I've ever made. Then I can sort my personal orders by things that I forgot to do videos on. It turns out there are hundreds of products in my order history that I just forgot I had, or I didn't realize I had. Do you see how powerful that is? You can go through your order history, figure out which things in there you accidentally forgot to not make product reviews on, and just do them.
What's the catch?
Now here's one of the bugs that I have found for my specific installation of this. So mine, on this order page, it is not responding correctly. It says that I have no videos for all 1,444 of the products I bought, which is obviously not true. I have 624 videos. So this is not working for me. There are hundreds of people that have downloaded this extension and that are using it that are not seeing this same bug. I spoke with the developers and they're not sure why. Could be some extensions that I'm using, could be something simple and stupid, but everybody else who is downloading and using this isn't seeing this bug currently at the moment, so you might want to ignore that. But for you, it'll show you exactly which ones of your orders do not have videos. Then you can click on the button and do a simple sort to see which things you should be doing. But here's another powerful thing that this does. Even though this isn't working for me right now, Viral View also has an upgraded feature which allows you to open all of this data in their app. So instead of doing it on Amazon, you can go up here and you can actually click on the Viral View logo and it'll open up all of this data in their own app. So app.viralview. So now we're looking at the same exact data that I had on my order page over here on my orders, and now it's actually doing what it's supposed to be doing, and it's actually showing which ones I have top carousel, bottom carousel, both, neither, etc. So you can see that it says I have 830 products. That's because it's filtering out a lot of the things that I buy every single month, like duplicates or things that are no longer available on Amazon. It doesn't waste your time with any of those things, and it automatically refreshes it down to how many actual products we could legitimately be doing videos on and where I place on those. But when you sort by no video, this is going to show you everything in my house that I have not done a video on yet, or everything at least that I have bought on Amazon that I have not done a video on yet. That is crazy powerful. So I can go in here and I can sort by, let's say, viral score. So this 32-inch bread-shaped pillow, I bought that from my nephew as a joke years ago. I didn't even realize that I had it. I didn't have it in my house, but I could go walk over to my nephew's house right now and go grab that thing, because look, it sells over $100,000 worth of these stupid pillows every single month. It has a top carousel and there are 5 influencer videos in it. This is a great product that I could potentially be making money off of that I didn't even realize I had because it wasn't in my house. It's over at my nephew's. So let's sort all of these ones out of there. No video. So this surf shorts, here is a wallet that I use that is literally hanging right there on the wall that I just forgot that I had. Why not do a video for it? It's silly that I haven't done a video for it. This software found things that I didn't realize that I had. This headband that I bought for a $5K. It sells almost $40,000 worth of these every month. Why wouldn't I have done a video on that? I just didn't think of it. This software found that stuff for me. The bed sheets that I was using, the calendar that I had at my corporate job on my desk. I don't have that calendar anymore. Bummer, can't do that, but it's there. That shirt, I still have it. This lens filter, it sells over $100,000 worth of these a month. I have this sitting sitting upstairs in my camera bag. I just didn't do a video on it. It just slipped my mind. I didn't even think of it. This thing found 394 things that I am sitting on, 394 potential opportunities to make money that I am literally sitting on right now that I didn't realize I had. This software just found that stuff for me out of thin air.
Like magic.
So if you're brand new to this business, you go to your orders tab, you refresh this. It's going to take a while to find all of your orders, go through all this stuff, but then it is going to give you a list of all of the things that you've bought, and you can sort that list into either viral score or whether or not the carousel is available or how many influencer videos are available. So if you're very new at this gives you a very clear roadmap of exactly what to do, exactly which products you should be focusing on. If you're old school in this, it's going to probably find things that you didn't get into the carousel on, so fix those. But more importantly, things that you didn't even realize you had in your house that you can now start working on. So I said at the beginning of this, it's breathing new life back into my business because there's 394 potential things that I could do reviews on over the next few months. So if you keep an eye on my storefront or my YouTube channel where I also put these, you're gonna start seeing some weird random stuff pop up there that I didn't even know I had that I'm now going to do videos on, and pretty much guarantee that I'm going to be making more money now.
There are no guarantees.
But let's take it up even another notch. Yes, another notch. So I can log into my own account and I can go to my own orders page and I can see all the 1,000 things that I've bought and filter them between what I've done, what I haven't done yet. That's all amazing, right? One of the ways that I said you could scale up this business is go to your sister's house, go to your parents' house, go to your brother's house, go to your best friend's house, go to your aunt's house, go to someone else's house and see what types of products they have. Now, the biggest hurdle for me personally was I would walk into my sister's house and say, hey, I would love to review some of the products you bought on Amazon. And we would both walk around for an hour. I don't know, I think I bought that on Amazon. And then I open up my laptop and try to find it. She opens up her past orders and tries to find it. We try to see if it's available on Amazon. We try to see if it's a good one to do. We try to see if there are influencer videos in the carousels or if there's carousels at all. It truly takes hours to find 10 or 20 things to review. And then it only takes me like a half an hour to do those 10 or 20 things. Imagine if you take your laptop to your sister's house, you ask her to sign into her account instead of yours. You hit that refresh button and refresh all of the orders your sister has. Then you sort it by rating or score or whether or not there's influencer videos. You now have a cheat sheet, a full list of the things that are at your sister's house that you can just do. You can click on the link, it'll show it to you on Amazon, it'll tell you how many influencer videos it has, it'll sort it by the best products that you could be doing for that day. Do you see how much easier this is now to scale this business up by logging into your friends' accounts using this extension? That part of it for me is insane and really, really cool. And I'm excited to take this software to my sister's house, to my brother's house, and to go through this and to sort by viral score and see the crazy amounts of things that they have in their houses that neither of us would have even thought to review.
Okay, I'm starting to get it.
You're seeing how powerful this is now, right? Yeah. Okay. I forgot to mention one other thing. There is another cool little feature that some of you might use. I've been harping on you to put these influencer videos on YouTube and Pinterest and Instagram and to put them other places. Or if you've signed up for Amazon Influencer Canada or UK, you want to start putting your stuff up there. Well, if you go to the actual app, the actual Viral View app, you can go to your videos and now all of your videos are available right here to download, and so are the thumbnails. So you can use this to store all of your videos. It's kind of stored in the Amazon cloud. And then as you're putting them, let's say on Influencer Canada, you can just start with page 1, download the video, download the thumbnail, and put that one up on Canada. Then you can move to the next one, download the video, download the thumbnail, and put that up on YouTube, wherever you're putting them. It just gives you a very convenient way to download your videos and your thumbnails, which I thought was also a nice little touch that I think a lot of you may use if you are repurposing these videos elsewhere.
So that's pretty neat.
Okay, so that's all the good. Let's get to some of the cons and some of the reasons why I think this might not be the right fit for a lot of you. So some of the cons. So as you can see, I showed you that one page that wasn't working for me. I'm not sure why it's not working for me. Again, I've talked to the developers. There are hundreds of people using this at the moment, and nobody else is still having this problem. So the tricky thing about programs like this are they're very buggy. You're pulling an insane amount of data. I might also have 30 other extensions on my browser that aren't playing very well with with this particular extension, it's impossible for this to work 100% for everybody. Not to mention that Amazon makes lots of changes all the time. If you've been an Amazon influencer, you're gonna know that Amazon makes changes, they test things. Sometimes there's carousels, sometimes there's not, sometimes there's bottom, sometimes there's not. Sometimes they are making code changes on the back end that we don't even see that can wreak havoc on an extension like this. So sometimes if you have an extension similar to this, or this one in particular, if Amazon makes a change, it could break this extension that day. And you have to wait a day or two until the developers figure out what that change was, roll out a new version of that extension, then you have to uninstall the old one and reinstall the new one. A lot of people get mad when these extensions break. They break all the time. That's just unfortunately par for the course for a program or an extension like this. Every change Amazon makes is going to completely break this thing, and the developers just keep having to play catch up to keep making new versions that keep working with the current version of Amazon. So if you get something like this, it could potentially be buggy. My other critique is the price. Okay, so the pricing. Let's take a look at the pricing. The starter plan is $39 a month. If you pay monthly, you can also pay annually to get a little bit of a discount. But if you're paying monthly, all the things that you saw me doing on Amazon's platform itself are available in the starter plan. But if you want to open all that data into the web app version, then you need to be doing the professional, which is $79 a month. And that is one of the cons that I think a lot of people might not be super happy with, the price of it. So $39 a month, it's going to do pretty much everything that I showed in this video, except open it over into the other web app. And that web app actually does a few more things that I forgot to talk about, or I'm just running out of time in this video. I can do another video on it if you want to see some of the other things this program can do for you. But if you want all the bells and whistles, it's $79 a month, which I know is going to be a lot for some people. Some people won't want to spend that much money for convenience or for simplicity. I am willing to pay money for convenience, but huge disclaimer, I was given a free account from me to play with this month. I've been playing with it for about the past 2 weeks, and I did not pay for it. Maybe I'll put the sponsored post thing in this because I did get this for free. I am not paying for this at the moment. However, I would absolutely pay for this, especially if I was brand new and I just wanted like a, here's how I'm gonna start. Or what I'm gonna use it for, I'm gonna take it to my sister's house, my brother's house, my parents' house. I'm gonna log into their accounts and I'm gonna get huge lists of the awesome things that I could be doing over the next few months. And I'm also gonna go clean up some of my old videos. And I'm also gonna go do the things that this thing found for me that I didn't even realize existed. So for me, that is worth it. If it is not worth it for you, I completely understand. We are all different people and we are all on different paths. I totally get it.
He thinks we're crazy.
So I will have a link to this in the description, and I know that the price might be a little bit much for some people, so the developers were nice enough to give me a 10% discount code. If you use my link in the description and you use the promo code CANI, you can get 10% off for life, which is really cool. So it's gonna be a little bit cheaper for the viewers of this video. And if you're very new to this whole program, you might be thinking, well,
This guy's just peddling some software and trying to make money off of it.
partially true, but if you've been in this program for a long time, you'll see, I think, how powerful this is gonna be for the newbies in this space, be able to just download their orders and just do the videos on the things that are gonna make them money. I mean, unbelievable. And for the people that have been in the program for a while, you can kind of see how powerful this is gonna be to be able to scale up your business, be able to take this to other people's houses, log into their accounts, and figure out all the crazy things you could be doing at your family and friends' homes.
I hope I just don't get too crazy.
So hopefully this video helps a few of you out there. I know that I'm excited about it. I hope that you are too. And if you are interested in this kind of stuff, then please do all those things you're supposed to do to help a channel grow. And I'll see you in the next one.
This better be worth it.